And we are starting today's show with a must-know for you and your pups. Summer is the time to have outdoor fun with our furry friends, but it's extremely important to know signs of exhaustion and overheating. This morning, Malik Wilson is joining us live at Kennelwood with summer safety tips. Malik?
Oh yes, I just got a nice kiss on the mouth here. Listen, I love you, I love you. But we are here to learn about doggy CPR, first aid, keeping the dogs healthy throughout the summer. It's getting hot out there, so fill us in on first. Let's do the first aid because I want to save the CPR for a little towards the end, make them wait for it. But first off, CPR. Doggy first aid. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the summer months, doing things outside in the morning and in the later evening are super important. People don't think about burns on the asphalt. Their little paws can get damaged. So if you can't put your hand flat on the asphalt and be comfortable, then they shouldn't be out there either. Puppies, older dogs, and then the short-nosed dogs like pugs, they are really susceptible to the heat. Any pets with medical conditions, so we have to be extra careful with them.
And why is that?
They just can't breathe as effectively and control their temperature, just like babies and older people too. It's the same with dogs.
Okay.
And then one last summer safety tip, we want to be careful with the outdoor grilling season. I think people don't think about that smelling like meat. Pets can get some bad burns, or if they're running and playing in the space, they might hit the grill. So those are things to be cautious of.
She's ready for the CPR.
CPR, she's ready for it already. This is her pretend passed out pose.
She's good.
So we teach the class. We have, it just helps you know what to do in an emergency. We plan for our two-legged kids. We need to plan for our four-legged kids as well. The class helps alleviate panic when you don't know what to do in an emergency. Now you have some plan. You get a little card for your wallet as well as a certificate when you're done. So it's kind of cool. It just helps you to feel like you did everything that you could in an emergency.
Definitely. So we have about a minute left. So let's go into the CPR really quick. So the heart is right here. Okay.
So we're going to call for help, we're going to assess our dog, and then we're going to start compressions. We want to push hard, so I'm not because Callie's okay, but about 30 compressions fast, 100 compressions per minute. And then I'm going to do some breaths in her nose. I'm going to give her a kiss. But you would breathe in their nose,
Wow.
and you'd check and see if the breath went in. Then you continue with your compressions for 2 solid minutes of compressions and breaths, and then you take their pulse to see if they're okay.
Wow.
So we teach that in the class. We teach bandaging as well. So we put pressure on their wound, and then we take our bandaging material. We want to wrap above and below the joint.
Okay.
And we teach people how to tie that off, not to look at the wound, how to put pressure in between the heart and the wound to cut off the artery.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then how to bandage appropriately so that we don't get any swelling in the toes or any damage. So
Sounds good. That is all helpful stuff. You guys want to check out that information right there on your screen. Check out that website. Really quick, really quick. How can people, how long does the course take?
it's 2 sessions. They're about 2.5 hours
Okay.
each, and we do them on Saturdays and Tuesdays, and we have classes coming up in July, so check out our website.
I will be there. I will definitely be there. Mary,
All right, thanks,
I know you don't have any
Malik.
furry friends, but
What a
Yeah.
good girl. She was such a good girl.